Here it is, episode number 5 of MUT. Today we'll be kicking off the conference championship, which means we are 2 wins away from completing a perfect season. First, let's go ahead and talk about some of the new content they released yesterday. Team of the Week, probably my favorite promo throughout the year. It's definitely up there. They released the preseason heroes. Sam Bradford's an 88 overall quarterback. That's what you get for completing the set. Here we have 4 more gold cards. They'll give you one of the cards that goes in the Sam Bradford set, if that makes sense. And also, the defensive hero is in packs for 48 hours. Now, each week they come out with a solo challenge, and if you complete all 20 Team of the Week solo challenges, you're going to earn yourself 50,000 coins and a collectible that can be redeemed for a rare Team of the Year elite player. Now, last year, it was Coach John Madden. The reward this year is extremely better, so I would recommend doing those solo challenges. Now, I also did complete the Journey solo. It's like 162 solo, something crazy like that. We do get a collectible and also 90 overall Jameis Winston. But most of all, we get this Game Changer pack, and this contains 10 gold or better players. I've seen some guys get 5 or 6 plus elites out of here. I'm just looking for 1. First 4 cards in the pack, all gold. Here we get a Parrish Cox. We keep on moving forward. Another gold card, Sam Bradford. We get a gold badge, Santonio Holmes, and yeah, I don't think we're getting an elite out of here. We finished things off with Darian Stewart, so that Game Changer pack, definitely a bit of a disappointment, but I did some more solos, got some more packs, get some pro packs, a veteran pack, an all pro pack. Let's see what we can get out of this first pro pack to start things off. I'm just looking for maybe a player to add before the conference championship. We do get Bruce Miller, an 80 overall fullback. Doesn't seem like much of a pull, but look at his stats. 82 speed, 89 run blocking. I mean, for a fullback, that is definitely impressive, and he does go in that Captain 49er set, so he's up for 35K, and he did sell pretty much immediately. So before hopping this conference championship, we're not going to make any changes to the roster. Tony Romo, Adrian Peterson leading the offense, and on defense, I don't even know if we have a leader. We have Richard Sherman, Bruce Smith, Derek Brooks, Luke Kuechly. The list just goes on and on. Let's go ahead and get things started. Here we are in the second quarter. Things have been slow for both of us on offense. We're definitely going to be looking to get Adrian Peterson more involved. The second carry of the game is good enough for 6 yards. The very next play, again, going back to Adrian Peterson, but he gets absolutely stuffed in the backfield for a loss of 5. So it's going to set us up on 3rd and 9. And you guys see my opponent is just getting in the backfield almost instantly every single play, which is why we're struggling on offense so far. Now our defense has been doing a good job of locking him up. You guys see Tony Romo only 4 of 12 on the day. Later on 2nd and 4, I get caught going for the interception, and Latavius Murray is going to turn that into a pretty nice gain. Now with only 20 seconds remaining in the half, McKinnon's going to get the handoff, but Will Hill is there to force the ball loose. Richard Sherman recovers, and just like that, we are headed into the half with a 0-0 ball game. Now starting off the second half, we all know who's getting the ball. That's Adrian Peterson. We make a spin move, run over a defender. Another man can't tackle him, and Adrian Peterson is off to the races. He's going to end up taking this one 74 yards for the touchdown. This man wants to play in the Super Bowl. We have a 7-0 lead. Let's see if our defense can continue to do what they've been doing. Bruce Smith getting the sack. Unfortunately, we can't recover the fumble, but that's going to make things difficult for him on 3rd and 16. He has no choice but to throw it up. Tony Romo in double coverage, but Travis Kelce ends up coming down with that one. So my opponent is going to start things off with a new 1st and 10. Again, going back to Kelce, and he's just going to continue to fight for extra yardage. Finally brought down at our 42-yard line. A couple plays later, my opponent continuing to drive the field, this time finding T.Y. Hilton, and all of a sudden, he is down to the 11-yard line. Now, things started getting frustrated. You guys can see here on 2nd and 10, DeAndre Levy, for whatever reason, just runs into his offensive line. A couple plays later, again, man, the same exact thing. So we keep getting encroachment penalties, and it's obviously some type of glitch this year in Madden 16 where they do that, and then Tony Romo ends up getting set up for the touchdown. I mean, those penalties were just a killer, but you know we're coming right back, man. Demaryius Thomas getting a block from Odell Beckham Jr. and finally getting brought down at the 18-yard line. It looks like our offense is finally starting to get things going. My opponent again bringing a blitz. That means Adrian Peterson is wide open in the flats, and we are headed in the 4th quarter at the 11-yard line, tied up at 7 apiece. Now you guys can see I picked my play on offense, and now I'm just waiting for my opponent to pick his play. Now all of a sudden the game froze, but you guys can see at the top the stats were still showing and you can still hear the crowd. So something obviously was going on. Now I just started hitting all the buttons on my controller, and you guys are going to see I'm going to end up getting charged for a timeout once I hit the timeout button. But obviously the game isn't frozen, and soon enough it does say the connection to your peer has been lost. Now that's kind of the norm. I've seen games freeze like that, and then it says the connection to your peer has been lost, and you guys can see we're getting sent back to the main menu. But the thing is, they gave your boy an L for that. You're tied at 7 apiece, headed in the 4th quarter. The game froze. I tried, just calling a timeout, and we end up getting a loss for that game. You guys can see our record is 9-1, so it's obviously a huge disappointment. I definitely feel like we got cheated out of that game. We didn't win it yet, but I definitely feel like we were going to, despite our poor play. So hopefully, since we did get promoted, and hopefully we can continue to get promoted, the games will get more competitive. Here's a look at the lineup one more time. I'll let you guys vote on what players you want to see in the next upcoming season. Once again, I do want to apologize for that. I mean, I don't even know what happened, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for all the support. And until tomorrow, guys, I'm TD Presents. Peace out.